The guy that I work with has been in this industry in the Philadelphia area for over 30 years. Okay. Trusted. Um, he is the one that brought this to life between content and context. And anybody who knows me, they know that I am not someone, who's here for clicks. Okay. If you want the full context, go and watch the whole conversation, which means you would have to go and watch our post game show in order to get it. I said, Derek, no. I'm like, not Jalen Hurts. I'm like, because when you look at him, he looks like the perfect quarterback. He says all the right things. He does all the right things. And, he takes accountability. And I said, I'm not believing that. And he looked at me and he looked at everyone that was watching our show and said, trust me. Okay. Now I know he's got connections into that building, having a conversation about somebody in the Eagles organization wanted this out and they made sure that it got out. It had nothing to do with players. It had nothing to do with Jalen. I love the guy. I think he's a phenomenal athlete, but he's not simply not playing his best football right now, Jason. And am I supposed to, because I used to play for the team and I want the team to be successful the same way you want your Kansas City Chiefs to be successful. Am I supposed to like put the pom poms on and shake them just because I report on them and I play for them? What happened to the truth about what I'm seeing? So, at the end of the day, people can be mad, they can be upset. It is what it is. If the Eagles didn't want this out, it would not be out.
Go ahead and put, for my audience, restate what is out. What's going on with Jalen Hurts within that building?
We talked about not only the offense, we talked about how Jalen is playing. And obviously, the rift with him and AJ because AJ wants the football. Okay. So Derek said, quote, there are some players in the locker room, as well as some people in the Eagles organization that are not pleased with Jalen Hurts. And this is where I push back. I'm like, you're insane. The dude is the reigning Super Bowl MVP. And he just went to 2 Super Bowls in the last 3 years and won one and lost one. Okay? You mean to tell me that the organization is upset with him? Why? Because he's not doing the things the way that they want him to do it. He's kind of doing things the way that he wants to do them.